Oh, sorry, guys. Hey, collective, wherever you are. I hope you're somewhere safe, surrounded by love, light, happiness, joy, abundance, and filled with so much faith. Real quick, can y'all do me a favor, please? May you please hit that like button, wherever it is, there. Please hit share, please hit subscribe, and please turn that notification bell on to all so you can always be updated whenever I put another message out there for you guys. And if you would like to donate, you do not have to. It is not a requirement, but it is truly appreciated. The information is in the description box down below. Sorry, I'm like making sure my internet's on. The information is in the description box down below, and thank you from the bottom up. But with all of my heart, hi Ginger, how you doing, sweetheart? And oh, I didn't even see there's another person right there. What does it say? Wandering Sage, how you doing, honey? God bless your beautiful souls. Please keep in mind within watching any of my readings or anything that I post that you're in understanding and agreement that I'm not reliable nor responsible for anybody's actions but my own. So please only take what resonates and leave what does not resonate for whom it resonates for. Remember, he could be a she could be he, roles could be reversed. Just don't make any. I'm great. I'm actually doing really good. Thank you. Sorry about my plants, guys. They're getting so long. I have one like on the shelf. Like I have a 4-tier shelf behind me that's filled with all plants, and they're just getting so long and hanging down and draping down like all the shelves. they're growing, they're growing like crazy. I apologize about that, but I love plants. All right, so let me just tell y'all guys something, okay? This is so freaking cute. See this. Look how cute this is. So, all right. So you know my cat Clyde, and you know our stray cat Bonnie, Clyde's girlfriend. Oh my goodness, she sleeps. She stays outside. So Clyde always sleeps with me. He's like I'm his, his mom. I'm his grandmother. He's my daughter's cat, but he's like, he's my little baby. So he always sleeps with me, right? And then but then like at nighttime, he's been like staying out in the kitchen, looking out the window, right? And I'm like, where's this cat been? And he comes in, he checks in on me, and like if I'm sleeping, like he'll come in, jump on my chest, have me pet him, and then he'll go back out until the morning time, and then he'll come and sleep with me at like 4 in the morning, something like that. So my allergies have been acting up like crazy lately. Like I'm telling you, like at night, like it was really bad. It was really, really bad. And I wasn't able to sleep because like literally I had to keep blowing my nose like every 2 seconds the other night. And I was up all night and I'm like, what is Clyde doing? So I started stalking Clyde to see because I couldn't sleep. So I stalked Clyde and I was like observing him. I'm like, where's he been? Like, because after him and Bonnie and Clyde, hey Jenny, how you doing, honey? Bonnie and Clyde got into a fight, like a physical fight when he got out the house. Like he kept coming, back to sleep with me every night like he normally does. But it's like I guess he got mad at her, so he like stopped like doing what I found out what he was doing, and I guess he's not mad at her anymore. So I discovered what he was doing. He's so freaking cute. He stays up. This cat stays up. He's such a good cat. He stays up all night long because Bonnie sleeps right out front, like literally right out front of the window, and on our little bench that we have for her, and like this little bed thing and everything is so cute. And he literally stands right behind her and stalks the window and watches like out for her. And last night, I was realized what he was doing because like there was a rabbit. She was sleeping. He started scratching the window to wake her up to like let her know because he seen the rabbit and he thought that it was like potential predator or like so he scratched the window to wake her up, and then when he seen that she was awake and everything, and he kept watching the rabbit, getting ready to like attack the rabbit, but the window was in the way. He's so freaking cute. And then he came in, and he would come in like whenever she would get up to either get something to eat from her food bowl, or she'll get up in the middle of the night sometimes and just go do whatever she does and then comes back and lays back down. But when she's out doing her thing, he comes in, checks on me, comes in the room, eats his food, and then he goes back out onto the post until, the morning when she goes out and does her own thing for like the day or whatever. And then he comes in and sleeps with me. Isn't he such the cutest little cat in the whole world? He's such a good little boy. He's a good boyfriend. I was like, oh, that's so precious. I thought it was like the cutest thing ever. So you might be finding out somebody's looking out for you, okay? That you're and like he was just so cute. It was just so cute. I'm like, oh my god, he's just like he melts my heart. He's so cute. He's such a good cat. But yeah, so you could there could be a reason why I'm telling you this. There could be somebody that's doing something like that for you too, like watching your back without you even being aware of this. You know what I mean? But okay, so we're using the new deck, the True Crime Tarot Oracle deck. All right, because I got the 3 new decks. What do you call it? And I was waiting for a little bit for you guys to see if anybody would say anything else, but you know, there's only 2 of you that said the true crime. This one I actually wanted to do too. I was so excited for this one. But so we're gonna do the true crime, right? And during the pre-shuffle, all right, so somebody's intuition, okay, you've been listening to your intuition's been telling you, okay, about a passing. It could possibly be a grandparent's passing, and a cover-up, okay, it says a cleanup and it's a burial, grandparents, okay. So your intuition's been telling you either could have been your grandparents, something shady going out about your grandparents passing, or your grandparents, it could have been someone's grandparents that that did the unalivement. It's a family member, possibly a grandparent. Okay, the truth is coming out, but your intuition is correct about this. Continue listening to your intuition. This deck looks really cool. I only seen the cards that you've seen so far that I showed you during that like couple minute, what do you call it? What do you call it thing? I feel so bad for Bonnie because it's pouring outside right now, guys. I apologize if the power goes out. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what does the collective need to know? There could have been an affair. Somebody's intuition could have been telling. You could be listening to your intuition. This could be happening now too, or there could have been something going on. There could have been somebody could have been passing, could have got passed away because of an affair. Okay, maybe somebody was sleeping around and somebody out of greed, envy, jealousy, or revenge, possibly. Okay, or this could be something that's going on now. Okay, or it could even been like a family member, something like this. Okay, but this could be something that's going on now too, or this could have been why this happened. Okay, it could have been somebody they were sleeping with. Somebody could have got caught. All right, see, like somebody could be got caught, like being a little peeping Tom, and there could have been, you know, something like this. All right, but this could be happening too, possibly. You know, if you have a significant other or something like this, or somebody could have thought somebody was cheating, and you know that could be part of it. My deepest condolences. Anybody lost anybody? Pray for your healing. Okay, somebody could have had a child with somebody else. Somebody's kid might not be theirs. Okay, and somebody's intuition could be telling them this. Somebody might need to get a DNA test. And this could have been over money. They could have took out a life insurance policy. This could be baby mom, baby dad, something like this. Possibly a baby dad. Something about a baby dad could be significant with child money. Whether you could be the child. That money was supposed to come to you. About somebody's passing. Somebody could be trying to cover this shit up. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. What does the collective need to know? Abuse or neglect. I was also getting with the oh, what is this? Okay, somebody's in a dark group called Coven Secret Society, okay? There were a lot of perverts, too. They're about to go to prison, though, okay? They're about to go to prison. Whoever this is, all right? They could be also, with this cult in a reverse, somebody could be getting excommunicated from a cult, too, okay? Or it's an undercover, deep, dark, you know, cult, all right? But there could be some sort of abuse. I was also getting when it came out, the grandparents, burial, and then grandparents. Oh, somebody's dealing with a lot of pain. I can feel like I'm feeling choked up right now. I feel like there could have been like a caregiver with that child card too. It doesn't have to necessarily be a child. It could have been like somebody was supposed to be taking care of this person. All right. There could have been neglect. Okay. They could have been poisoning this person too. They could have not been, maybe somebody's supposed to be taking care of them, like a caregiver, and they weren't. Okay. The truth is coming out about this. All right. Abuse / neglect. Okay. Perversion. Okay. Somebody's a pervert, okay? And with that child there, I feel like somebody's a child molester. Not just like a, and with these peeping like that, yeah, someone's going to prison for this too. They're in this dark group called Coven Secret Society. They could be doing sex rituals and stuff. They're mad because you're breaking free of some sort of chains. You see this chain here and it's not attached to anything. All right. So they're mad because they got their eye on you and they're seeing you breaking the chain. Okay. Possibly from, you could come from a family that's secretly in some sort of dark group called Coven Secret Society that's been trying to chain you up, chain you down. And you're different. You're the black sheep. You're not like these other people not these other people. They can't chain you down. Okay. And they're watching you break free of some sort of chains. Okay. That they're trying to imprison you, like to chain you down. That's not happening. Okay. but listen to your intuition about this, because your intuition's correct, okay? But they're going to prison for what they did. Somebody could be, this could be an older person to it, like gray hair. See how this man has white beard, a white goatee, and somebody could have possibly a goatee. Somebody could be really dirty, or somebody could be a mechanic, okay? This man has a lot of dirt on his hands, or oil. Somebody could be a mechanic, or this because of them getting their hand, what they did to get their hands dirty for some sort of money, and you know, and their disgusting nastiness, their nasty behaviors. Something about a ninja, or someone's nickname could be ninja, or somebody could ride a ninja motorcycle. Okay, marriage and wedding, it's on the fence. There could have been a falsified marriage, or somebody could have got a divorce, or on the verge of like getting a divorce. There could have been a falsified. Also, what I'm getting with this too, as I'm saying this with the change, breaking free of the chains with the cult and the marriage / wedding, somebody, your family member could also, or somebody could be like claiming you as theirs. There could be a falsified marriage though to get this money. Okay, that's why they unalive somebody to get this money, or whatever the situation is, right? And you might find, oh, there's somebody's wedding that's on the fence here, all right? And or it's like could be a falsified marriage. But I'm also getting to that there could be some sort of spirit marriage going on here. Somebody could be trying, there could be some sort of like demons or whatever, or this cult is like could have married you out, or like could be claiming you, but you're breaking free of this chains. Pray against spirit marriages, spirit husbands, spirit wives, any demons. Landfill, somebody's in a lot of shit. Somebody could work for waste management, but there's somebody's digging up dirt, okay? You're getting rid of somebody's body could be in, what the fuck is this? There could be evidence in somebody could be going through someone's trash, or there could be evidence about being thrown away, okay? Somebody's marriage could also be on like the bridge, like on the fence, like about to be, you know, because someone's digging up like dirt, okay, and the truth is coming out. Somebody has their eyes on them. Somebody might be finding out someone's a real fucking disgusting ass pervert that's in this dark group cult, covenant, you know what I mean? And I feel like somebody is also definitely a child abuser, sexually, unfortunately, and mentally, emotionally, and possibly spiritually as well. But you're going to be throwing away the trash, okay? There's evidence somebody's going through somebody's trash, but there's evidence that's getting somebody's trying to throw away or discard of. Greed. Yeah, these people are just greedy. Throw the trash away, okay? If this is you that's trying to hold on to a relationship, okay, that's on the fence here, throw the trash away. They're greedy. All they care about is money. They don't give a fuck. They're straight trash. They're disgusting. Confirmation. Throw the trash away. They don't care about you. This is for you. Throw the damn trash away. They're abusive. Okay, if you do enough digging too, you're gonna find out somebody here's they're in a dark room, cold coven secret society, and they're a child molester. I'm telling you right now. They could even be doing with this dark cult thing here. They could be even something about chaining children. What the hell is this? One man's trash is another man's treasure. What the fuck am I picking up on right now? Pray against spirit marriages, though. Money, 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 money. Abuse, neglect, money. Somebody was abusing somebody, possibly a grandparents, okay? Or somebody they're supposed to be taken care of, all right? And they got rid of this person. They unalived this person because they're greedy. All they cared about is money. They could have possibly married you unbeknownst to you, or wanted to marry you, okay? They could have sold you off in some sort of like, you know, whatever the hell cult bullshit that they do, you know what I mean? They could have sold you to some sort of demons for whatever greed that they wanted, some sort of come ups, you know what I mean? So make sure you are praying. You might even be able to go through some stuff and find out. You might find some sort of evidence too. Something about this with this landfill card, I'm sure only getting is like somebody's discovering something in somebody's trash, or like digging up dirt on somebody. You're going to find something about a hidden wedding or some weird shit that these people are involved in. Okay, but they abused this person. They didn't care about this person. All they wanted was this person was to get rid of them for money, and possibly you too. Confirmation. You could be a female. They could have been abusing you, or there could be a female that was doing this, that was the abuser. They could have somebody chained up, because I'm seeing this as this chain here, and this is a dark room. She's looking out the window, and I got that earlier too. I forget where, but Somebody might be something. This feels extremely dark. All right, they might have somebody chained up in like a dungeon. I'm seeing this as like a dungeon and a chain. Okay, or this is what they were trying to do to you, and you're breaking free. Somebody could be literally like, could be this dark group, cult, coven, secret society. I don't know why I'm feeling like somebody could have discarded a body. You're about to get money though. There's some sort of money that's coming in. It's coming like it's right there. You're looking right at it. It's like it's about to come in. Okay, but somebody with these blinds here. Somebody is blind money. Okay, there's something about blind money that you didn't know about. Okay, and possibly this money was supposed to go to you. Somebody could have been sexually assaulting this person. Whoever they're supposed to be taking care of too. My left ear's ringing. What the fuck? But there's something about blind money that you weren't aware of. It's about to come to you, okay? But somebody's trying to block you with these blinds here, okay? Somebody could be throwing shade your way. They're getting caught, though. Social media. You might find something out on social media. You could possibly be watching you on Facebook or whatever. You could have some sort of social media or something here. There could be a dark group, cult, coven, secret society watching you on some sort of social media. They could be trying to blackball you or whatever the hell, shadow ban you. Somebody could have broke a phone lately, or somebody could have broke into your social media. You can make money from social media, and they're trying to shadow ban you. Somebody could be staying in the hotels. You could stay at a hotel, motel, or something like that, or something about hotel, motel. Something about somebody's making money from selling their body, most likely, okay? Or this, I don't know what I'm getting. Somebody could be literally being held against their will or making them do things that they don't want to do, like trafficking. I'm seeing this as a dungeon here, a dark room, chains being breaking free. This might have been somebody that was trying to do this to you, all for the love of money and greed. And I feel like somebody's breaking free. Something could have happened. Okay, somebody could have got discarded, or something getting discovered in the trash. Okay, digging up dirt, you're gonna find something out about this. But they're like, it's like low end hotels. Okay, so somebody could be hiding out in a hotel. All right, because maybe something's coming out, or something about sex. Trafficking is significant here as well. It was somebody passed away and they said it was an unalivement. It was not. This is in the reverse. It just lightened out when I went out. Right when I said that, out the corner of my eye, the whole sky lit up. There's some light being shined on somebody that passed away. They could have possibly said or try to make it look like this, but it's in the reverse. It wasn't. And the truth is coming out about this. Somebody could have been trying to unalive you. Hold on, Clyde's coming in. There's a secret here. Yeah, there's secrets behind this. Someone's secretly trying to get you. Hold on a second. I see exactly what this is. Come in, baby boy. Come on, precious. Come on. I know you see the lightning. I know you don't like the thunderstorms, baby boy. Yeah, there's a secret here. Somebody could have secretly, your ex most likely could have been part of this, okay? I feel like your ex is a weirdo, or this could be somebody that you're in a relationship with, okay? They could have secretly got married to you. You might not know about this, okay? This could be a secret, okay? They could have, or were planning to marry you and then get rid of you, make it look like a self-delete, or this could have happened to somebody and it wasn't self-delete, okay? Or they're trying to get you to self-delete. Okay, and I feel like they're trying to dig up dirt on you. And if somebody did pass away, they're going to find out if it's supposed to be self-delete. They're going to try to make it look like that. They're strongly getting some about body parts or something being, or something in the trash, either body parts, a person in a landfill, or someone's digging up dirt and finding out the truth about this. Okay, and yeah. And I feel like your weird ex or this person that was supposed to be with you, they're in his dark group, cult, coven, secret society. They're very They're very abusive, and you know what I mean. They're planning on beating you down, chaining you down, having you in a very dark place. Okay, but see, they weren't expecting you to keep looking out this window, even though you know, they keep trying to block you. You kept seeing the light. You see the light that's coming through the blinds here. There's only a little bit. It's a dark room, but they weren't expecting you to keep your chin up and to continue looking through the, like, looking at your glass as half full instead of half empty, still looking for the light, right? They were expecting to break you down publicly, and to humiliate you, to have you. They're doing a lot of dark manipulation too. All right, they're throwing shade your way and trying to dig up dirt on you, and also trying to make you look like trash. Okay, they could have been lying, saying that you were, if you ever were, I pray to God that's not the case. If somebody was doing this to you, or they could have been lying and saying that you were selling your body, or if they made you do that, don't worry, continue praying, okay? Because you're getting your justice. They wanted you to self-delete, okay? Or they were, they either wanted you to self-delete, or they were going to do something to you, or they did it to somebody else, okay? And made it look like this, but the truth's coming out. And they were doing this all for money. But it's not happening. Somebody could have life insurance policy out on you. And something about somebody's grandparents too. But there's a lot of secrets here, but you have the key to the secrets, okay? I feel like you are the key. Somebody could be, look, hey baby, come here. There's a cover-up. I told you. The cover-up was what? So if somebody passed away, they tried to make it look like this, or they were trying to get you. They could have did this to somebody, or planning to do this to you as a cover-up. It wasn't this, or you didn't do that if it was supposed to be you. Somebody knows this. They might want to they might be speaking about this socially. They did a lot. They cover up a lot too. It is landfill right here. There's a lot of trash that they're covering up too. You're not the only one. There's DNA getting caught. Come here, baby. Yeah, because you're still alive. They weren't expecting that. They're trying super hard. So if someone's going through a really hard time, or you were, okay, a lot of dark cards. But you see this, yeah, it says landfill. You had to go through a lot of trash, but this is the only card that's very lit up, okay? You know what I mean? They tried to brung you through the dirt and everything, okay? They, even through everything that you've been through, all this darkness and everything, you're still, there's a bigger picture, a better picture. God was always there for you, okay? And you kept your head up even when it hurt, and it was hard to keep your head up. You still kept looking, until tomorrow, and looking for the light, okay, seeing the silver lining. And because you did that, okay, there's truth that's coming out. Just stay prayed up. It's very, very, very important, okay? There's some sort of light being shined in about all this, about how far they went, okay, to try to, somebody was unalived, okay? Somebody was, and they were trying to get you to self-delete, or get rid of you and make it look like a self-delete. All for money that they're not getting. And if they did, it's getting ripped out, okay? They weren't expecting you to keep your chin up and to keep looking up and to still be alive, okay? Somebody's wearing a mask. Some about anonymous. The social media. Okay, if you ever heard of anonymous, you know how they had this? It was like a hacking agents. It's like this group of people. They're hackers, right? But they hack people that are scamming people, right? I don't know if y'all ever heard of anonymous, okay? But they're a bunch of hackers. They wear these masks, right? And they're really good at it too. They hack people that are robbed, that are scammers and stuff, and they hack their devices, and they, like, I forget what they did, but they did, like, they exposed them, and they would actually rob, like, the scammers. So somebody could be looking something up here. Somebody could definitely hack your devices too. I'm seeing this as anonymous, okay? So there could be somebody that's looking into this, okay, that you don't see. I'm seeing this as a detective here. They're like a vigilantes, okay? The anonymous group, they're like a vigilantes, right? You know what I mean? Their things that they're doing is not legal, but it's just. You know what I'm saying? They're bringing justice. I hope you understand what I'm saying here. Somebody could have faked their death with this self-delete in a reverse cover-up, and then alive. Somebody could have been faked Oh, guys, this is crazy. I feel he really, yes. It says spouse slash partner, okay? Who's a fucking pervert. Stay away from this person. Okay, you might possibly be married to this person, or this person could have falsified marriage, okay? Get rid of this person. They're a pervert. They're a creep, body vixen to a fullest of all degrees, okay? Walk away. If you see this, there's two people here, but you see their backs are to you, okay? You see the snow, they're cold as ice. Walk away from this person. Turn your back to them and never come back, okay? This could be on the fence, okay? You might find out that they're either secretly they could have got married, okay, or we're planning to marry you, or maybe this could be a relationship that's on the ice here, okay? They're very abusive. All they care about is money and getting rid of you. They're trying to unalive you. Either they are, or this is what they were trying to do, but the truth is coming out about this. Something social is about to come out about this, okay? They're getting caught up also because of their devices. Somebody could be hacking into their devices, like they try to hack into your devices, like this anonymous group. Like they're I'm not saying it's anonymous, but it this one's immediately I got anonymous, okay, because they wore this mask and everything. All right, so like it's like vigilantes. So somebody could be, in the shadows, all right, and this could be a private eye. This could be, law enforcement that's looking into all of this. Some about a cold case. Somebody's ex has been under investigation for quite some time. They could have been married quite a few times. Mayday. Man-made disaster. If you're still in a relationship with this person, you need to separate yourself. Mayday, mayday. This is a man-made disaster. Look, this plane is on fire and coming down. You need to just end it with this person, okay? Because this person's doing nothing but trying to bring you down. They're a fucking pervert. I feel like somebody's about to get a bombshell dropped on them. Maybe you or somebody's going through their device, okay? This could be, look, because this device looked like it was actually in the trash. Like, see how it's all dirty and everything and cracked up? Somebody might have been going through an old, maybe there's a phone in someone's trash, or they could have lost their phone, or digging up old phones or old devices or something like this, and hacking into devices or something like this and finding out evidence. There's something about with this social media card in the middle with a phone being on it and Facebook. All right, I'm strongly getting this, and this whole reading is centered by this card here. Something's about to be very social about what they work so hard to hide, about all this darkness, this cover up, this you know what I mean, this what's the word I'm thinking of, this, what do you call it, conspiracy, pretty much. But yeah, they are a man-made disaster, okay? Anything that they go around, they tear up, burn up, and but I feel like there's some sort of bombshell that's about to be, desert, okay? They're trying to dry you up, okay? They want you to walk away. They spit on them, okay? Somebody's a pig, okay? Someone's like camels, they spit, okay? But you need to walk away from this person, okay? They're trying to dry you up. They want to chain you down, dry you up, have you locked down, to mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, possibly for some of you, abuse you, all for the love of money. You need to separate yourself from this person and walk away. Turn your back to them, never coming back. This person's just going to continue, like a camel, they're going to continue spitting in your face. Some about Wednesday, hump day could be significant. Adams, because I've seen Wednesday, Adams could be someone's, Adams could be someone's name. Hotel, motel, somebody could be in caught, okay? Or they could have left their device at a hotel, or their GPS is getting, somebody could be tracked, finding out about how much of a fucking pervert they are, and they could be getting called up, like doing some reckless stuff. And I feel like it's a shitty motel or hotel, you know what I mean, like a really rundown one. There could be a raid going on here. They could be this group called Covenant Secret Society, could be having these like meetups at this lodge or like motel or something like this. They're being caught. They're getting caught because of their devices. Somebody could have passed away in a hotel or motel. They could have made it look like it wasn't, something was done to them. But I feel like they meet up at this place and they're being watched. egotism. Yeah, there could be in their ego. Somebody could be getting like Ubers or taxis or something like this, getting rides from other people. Somebody's a dealer of some sort. Okay, something about like not driving their own car, but see a Mercedes here. There's expensive cars here. There's also taxis. New York could be significant, or like a place like or like Vegas or something like that, or the city. But I'm seeing like with these expensive cars and then like the taxis and stuff. It's given like somebody could be taking Ubers or something like this, not taking, but they live in a lavish lifestyle, right? But they don't want to have the same car, so they could be renting cars. I don't know if it's like to be a mule. Okay, I'm seeing this as a mule, like they could be selling drugs out of a hotel and selling, pimping women out. Pimping people out at a hotel as well. I feel like somebody's getting caught up with this, okay? And I feel like they could be leaving some sort of evidence behind, possibly in the hotel room. It could be possibly a phone. There's blood on this phone as well, I just realized, and that's crazy. Okay, somebody could have passed away. There could be evidence on here or something like this, okay? Because see how this card's all bloody? This phone's all smashed up, and I thought it was just dirt at first. There's blood right there. Something about a mule, okay? Drug trafficking, sex trafficking. At a really shitty hotel, and it's going to get busted. They're already being watched. Someone could go by the name Mo. They're in their ego. New Jersey could be significant. Because it looks like, I'm not sure if that says NJ or N33, but I'm seeing it's like New Jersey, NJ. Or I think it's someone's initials. Yeah, but these lies, okay? All these lies. Someone could even lie and say that you self-deleted, okay? It's been discovered, okay? Lies in the reverse, self-delete in the reverse, okay? They could have lied and said that there was a lot of lies behind the marriage, okay? There's a false marriage here, I feel like. All for money. Somebody's been doing magic on you. See, he's a magician, all right? Somebody, they could be meeting up at hotels, right? And for their like meetups, right? And they're getting caught there, but okay. But whatever lies, they could have said that you were like, self-deleting, okay, or had thoughts of this and try to make you look like self-delete. But what all these lies have been, where somebody did pass away, they try to make it look like a self-delete. It's been exposed because of someone's phones got caught up. Their devices got them caught up. Beach. That could be someone's name, or something about a breach. So yeah, somebody's phone's something about a breach. Okay, some of the phones with this anonymous. Somebody's phone's getting hacked. So the truth's coming out, or they found someone's old device, someone's trash, okay? They could throw away an old phone. Maybe they thought it was broken. Somebody could have been really good, okay, with phones, was able to get it to go back on. And you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of evidence behind on this. There's a storm here on this beach, okay? There could be an affair going on. They could have lied and said that you were having sort of affair. Or they were. But they've been doing magic on you too. Some sort of possibly suicide, trying self-delete, spells on you. And that should have backfired, okay? Because you're protected. And they're being watched. Somebody's a fucking creep. Road. We have landfill, cover-up, road. Someone could be lying, saying that they're on the straight and narrow, but they're not. Somebody's being tracked, for sure, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Somebody could have left a phone or a device on the side of the road, or somebody could have been left discarded, trashed, right? A person or something on the side of the road, okay? And it could have been a cover-up, could have made it look like self-delete, could have made it look like something like this, but it's coming out. If in the future, I'm seeing this as like in the future also, like in the distant future, like Intuitive Kev's card, in the distant future, it's reminding me of his card. All right, whatever lies that they discovered, whatever lies that they're doing, everything they're saying, all this is coming out. All the trash, all the dirt is coming out about this cover-up and everything in the distant future. because you're on the right path, okay? And somebody's been lying. This is, okay, I see that. The lies in the reverse, okay? The road in the upright. So with motel on the left, okay? So, all right, I'm seeing this as like a real shitty rundown place, right? All right, so maybe in your past, I'm looking at too, like in the past, like maybe you weren't living the best lifestyle, right? But whatever, we all been there, right? But then they were spreading these lies. Maybe this could have made it look like, and they've been doing magic to keep you stuck, to keep you in a desert, like, stagnant energy, and make you, you know what I mean, to make you look bad and everything else, and to cover up all the other bullshit, and to try to get you to self-delete, right? But that's not happening. But now you got on the right road, the right path, okay? So this is in your past. Now none of these lies that they're doing, none of this magic is working anymore, because you're on the right path, okay? And now that you're doing the right thing, okay, and you've been keeping your chin up, keeping your head up, and looking for the light the whole time, seeing the silver lining during all of this dark, time and everything else. You've always had your head up, and you continue to do the right thing. Now all this light is being shined in this darkness, okay, and on this whole cover up and everything else, because you're on the right path. And if you see it's real dark down here and it gets lighter, all right, there's not much more that you have to go through, because these lies are already being discovered. So in the distant future, it's already starting to happen, okay? There's already light being shined, because there's somebody, like an anonymous somebody, like I was just saying earlier about like how Clyde was looking out, protecting, Bonnie while she sleeps, okay? There's somebody that you don't see, that you don't realize is protecting you too, behind the scenes. And I'm seeing this as like a detective hat, right? So like somebody in Mexico could be significant too, or somebody could be like Spanish of some sort. But somebody's digging up dirt, and they're, you know what I mean, they're wearing a mask as well, okay? They're wearing a mask. They could be undercover. This could be an undercover cop, okay? Or this could be somebody that's, you know what I mean, that's getting on the right path. It could be a cop, or whatever the situation is, but it's happening because you're on the right path, okay? And you've been keeping your head up. There's not much more time that you have to wait, okay? Things are coming in, because these lies are already being exposed. Is they did this for life insurance. They could have tried to take out a life insurance policy out on you. Now the grandparents, going back to the grandparents, whether this is your grandparents, they could have unalived your grandparents, and that money could have possibly meant to you, right? And or however the situation is, or for somebody, it could be your damn grandparents, someone's grandparents unaliving you for insurance money, right? And I feel like there was life insurance money. Now going back to the grandparents, or whoever this is, I feel like whoever the original person or people were that they were supposed to be taking care of, that caregiver, they were neglecting this person, abusing this person, all for greed and, and their own whatever, all right? And they were, that person should still be here, okay? But unfortunately, they're not. They passed away, unfortunately, because of these people, and they covered stuff up, right? They also took out, I feel like, a life insurance policy out on you, possibly on 3 people. You could be one of them. They could have took out a life insurance policy out on like grandparents or a parent or something like this too. But it's in your ex is definitely very much so, or your boyfriend or girlfriend. You could be somebody that you're still in a relationship that you're on the fence with, okay? Or, you know what I mean? You could be on the fence with this person, or this could be your person or your ex, okay? That's caught up. That's definitely involved in this. They were in a relationship with you because of money, okay? They were sent in. They were watching you. They learned about you before they even came in. They studied you very well, okay? And then before they came in, they were sent in by whoever this original abuser is, okay? And they did all this for some sort of life insurance policy money, okay? But there's some sort of red flags or something is going up here. There's some sort of detectives something going on in the background, on like red flags where some trash is coming up, okay, about whatever this is, and the lies that are exposed now, okay, because it's happening because you're on the right path, okay? You might even be digging up like dirt, okay? You might be digging up dirt about, if your intuition was telling you that somebody that passed away left you money, or they shouldn't be here, your intuition is correct, okay? And there's already somebody in the background looking this all up, and you know what I mean, exposing all of this. And I feel like there's a falsified marriage. There's a secret money landed right over top of this, and for the female, okay? There's money. There's secret money here. There's a tunnel. Somebody sees tunnel vision. See, this is what you need to be, right? You need to be. You're on the right path. You have tunnel vision. You're right there. Keep going, right? Stay on that right path, because there's the silver lining. I mean, you know what I mean? Keep going straight and have tunnel vision, continuing to do the right thing, and doing what you need to be doing, because that's what's bringing everything out. Because when you're working for God, you're doing the right thing, and especially maybe you're helping expose whatever this is, all right? There could be something about secret tunnels as well. Also, somebody has tunnel vision and watching you, okay? Like I said earlier about somebody being like in like this dark ass group called Covenant Secret Society, okay, but there was secret money here, and someone was secretly abusing you, they're secretly a pervert, okay? But you're the key. You have the key, okay? But yeah, and here's the tunnel here. And this dark group called Covenant Secret Society, this person's a fucking creep. And I feel like I'm telling you, I'm getting really dark, nasty vibes about this. There could be tunnels underneath a hotel or a motel where they're trafficking people, like with all these road things, okay? And seeing this, something about trafficking is very significant, dude. They could have been having their eye on you to try to traffic you. I fucking, Yeah, your intuition's right. Your intuition's right. There's places being watched, and I'm seeing the red light on there. It's like the red light district, okay? Yeah, there's trafficking going on, okay? In a very rundown place. And not only that, there's drugs being moved. There's like people selling drugs and everything else. There could be tunnels. This is making me think of the hotel I used to work at. Dude, they literally had tunnels underneath the place. That place was fucking crazy as hell. They literally did, and they tried to lie to me, even though I worked there. And I was like, I've seen the tunnels down there. Like, they tried to tell me there wasn't a tunnel. I was like, bro, I was just down there. What are you talking about? Right where I put my card at. Same dude that's in jail right now for lighting the balls on fire. I'm like, what the fuck? But continue doing the right thing, okay? This is the secret here, is you being on the right path and having tunnel vision on your path, okay? Because while you're doing that, and just don't allow anything that these people are trying to do to bother you, okay? And if you have some sort of social media or like a platform or whatever you're working on, whatever you're doing, you can have tunnel vision on that, okay? But I'm also getting someone's looking through your social media, whatever you got going on. Somebody has tunnel vision on you. They're constantly watching you, working on you, blah, 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 blah. All right, something about a peeping Tom here is very much so significant. All right, but also, I feel like law enforcement's also got tunnel vision on these people too, okay? And there's something about like they could be selling drugs and people and moving people too. There's a lot of trash that's getting dug up about this, okay? About this whole dark group cult. They're involved in a lot of shit, a lot of stuff. And not just what they did to you or and your family. There's a lot of people, because this is a big organization too that's going down. They've done this to a lot of people. Something about somebody breaking free. But your intuition is correct. Continue listening to your intuition. This is wild. Somebody could live in the mountains. Something about the mountains could be significant. There could have been there could have been lied and saying there was an accident, okay? They could have left somebody, okay? Somebody could have unalived somebody, right? And then put them on there, make it look like it was an accident. It wasn't, though. Or somebody could have, or it could have been an accident. They could have made it try to look like a what do you call it? Dismemberment. Yo, somebody unalived somebody, okay? And like look, and there's the mountains, okay? Somebody could be running for the hills. This dark group called Covenant Secret Society could be running for the hills, okay? Something about there could be tunnels going through mountains and hills and shit like this. Someone's last name could be Hill, all right? But you're about to be going to your up point, okay? You're about to be going up higher just by having tunnel vision, doing the right thing, continuing to focus, all right, on what you need to do. But dismemberment, okay? Somebody could have a voodoo doll of you as well. I'm getting really bad vibes about this dude, all right? They could have dismembered somebody. And like I said earlier, remember I said earlier, I feel like somebody might be finding body parts or something in the trash that's being discovered. Ugh. Okay, or it could be on the side. They could have also tried to make it look like it was an accident, all right, or self-delete. I feel like this dark group, like I said, you're not the only person they've done this to, and your family's not the only family they've done this to. This is a big, it goes a lot further than what you think, and a lot of peoples and a lot of families have been affected by these people, and I feel like there's a dark, I feel like there's an investigation going on these people, okay, and they're getting caught up for a lot of shit, okay, for fake, cover up suicides, covered up, they could have dismembered bodies. There could be body parts that are finding in like the trash, or parts, something in here, or in the mountains. They could just like leave it, or unalive people, made it look like it was self-delete when it wasn't. And also like, unalive people that made it look like it was just an accident. They got hit by a car or something like this. And the truth is coming out that they've been in a lot, okay? They've been in a lot of, they've done this is like you know, the serial unalivers, dude. And this, they've done, like I said earlier, like they've done this to a lot of people, and they're getting caught. It's been, and I feel like they could definitely, with this magician, see how he's a magician here, a dark magician, okay? Um, but the lies and everything else about this is all coming. It's all coming out, okay? It is out. And I'm seeing this, but seeing this as a magician, right? In the reverse too, so it'd be like a dark magician, right? And you see this like dismemberment. It's like a confirmation. They have a voodoo doll of you, okay, as well. They've been doing dark magic on you too, trying to get you to self-delete. And they could be trying to get you to have vehicle accidents, have accidents and stuff as well. And it's not working. They weren't, like, again, remember that alive card. They weren't expecting you to still be alive. And they were plotting and planning to marry you and then get rid of you, make it look like either unalivement, like you self-deleted yourself, or it was an accident. And I feel like, remember I said earlier, somebody's ex or someone's boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife, something like this, they were married multiple times because they did this to other people, okay? They were, you know, they are, you know, married or in relationships with people quite a few times. There's red flags that are up about that as well. And they collect life insurance policies and, you know, like stuff like that. And somebody's looking into this. And they were planning on doing this to you too, but they weren't expecting you to be protected and to still be here. Clean up time. I know that's right, boo. They're going down like the Titanic, okay? Legal proceedings, okay, in the reverse. There could be secretly, somebody was paying off there definitely had somebody in the justice system paid off, okay? Some unwrongful justice here, all right? There could have been some sort of legal proceedings that was going on secretly behind the scenes, okay? It was a cover-up, okay? It's cleanup time, okay? Because whatever this was, you weren't aware of this. There was money that was in the courts that was supposed to go to you, but somebody swept something under the rug and gave it to somebody else, okay? But now this is coming out, all right? Cleaning up, somebody's going to be cleaning up like someone's phone or cleaning up the road and finding a device, right? And they're going to be going through it and seeing all the evidence. That's something about sometimes, you know, there's some sort of evidence that got caught or found. Somebody went through it, and I feel like it's somebody who's very intelligent when it comes to, possibly somebody could be IT work, like, you know, IT tech or something like that. They're very savvy when it comes to electronic devices, okay? And this is a good person, and they're going through it. And maybe this phone was, I don't know if it was, I'm strong again, like a phone or something, okay? Maybe the screen was smashed and broken. They just threw it away with all this evidence on this, but either law enforcement or somebody just happened to find this. It was destined to be whoever it was to go through this device, and they maybe put a new screen on there, right? They just figured, oh, the screen's broken. Nobody, you know what I mean? But somebody with IT experience or whatever situation is could have possibly put a new screen on there and went through this device, okay, and finding mounds and mounds and mounds and mounds of evidence, okay, about what these people have done. And I feel like it's your ex, okay, unless they're in favor secretly, okay, and why? All right, somebody could be running for the mountains now too, because cleanup season. It's time for them to go to prison for what the fuck they did, okay? And they're going to be cleaning the streets, all right? There could be like road workers too as well, or something like this, finding these devices, all right? They weren't expecting you to be alive. Whatever lies that they spread, they could have even said that you passed away and collected some sort of, and expected to get rid of you, and said that you already died, and like collected some sort of insurance money or something like this on you, all right? Somebody could have also, maybe something happened. Somebody could have been at a hotel or a motel, maybe be like tricking or selling drugs, okay? And then there could be a drug bust, clean up at a hotel, or this could be housekeeping, okay? Somebody could have left a bag, or maybe a fight broke out or something happened, okay? Maybe somebody caught, okay? Maybe someone got caught cheating on their spouse or their boyfriend or girlfriend at a hotel. The fight could have broke out, and they could have left their phone, okay? It could have got ugly, something like that could have happened. The housekeeping could have came in with clean up with the hotel, and what could have went through. There could have been a fight that broke out at a hotel too. And I'm seeing this as like, you know, in like an ambulance or something here. All right, and they're finding something about the device and it's having this person run for the hills. So maybe they had to abandon, or they could have had to run because the cops were showing up. Maybe they knew that there was drugs there, or whatever situation is, or they're on parole or whatever. Someone could have also left the body in the hotel or something like this. There's this hotel though. Someone's name could be Elle or Ella, all right, or Ellie or something like this. This place is going under. The people that work there too, like the owner or something like this, is really crooked as well. This place, I feel like, has been under investigation for quite some time. They're part. I feel like they're a part of this dark group, or paid off, or this group called Covenant Secret Society pays these fuckers off. Yeah, their meetings. They go there, okay? They go there for meetings. Then they probably do their little fucking magic shit. Their drug busts. I'm seeing this now. This is like Suitcase. They come here. They sell their drugs there. They sell people. They prostitute their people out. You know what I mean? And stuff like that, okay? But now there's going to be this shit's, you know what I mean? Somebody could be meeting up and talking about this as well, all right? In the distant future, somebody might want to reach out. There could be a detective or somebody wants to reach out, talk to you in the distant future. There's something here about some sort of protective custody here. I have a really creepy, weird vibes about this. This feels very dark, very heavy. Laptops, a lot of laptops. I'm telling you right now, there's something about, like, there's devices that have everything on it. I'm telling you, like, something about the dark web significant. Someone's last name could be Web. Like, all the information is on, and look, they don't realize. See all these laptops here, this anonymous guy. And again, if you never heard of Anonymous, look up Anonymous, okay? It's the organization that they're vigilantes, okay, that gets the scammers and stuff, and like they go after, and they're really, really fucking good. And they're looking through somebody's devices. What's the outcome? Yeah, man-made disaster. Their whole world's going down, okay? I'm seeing this too as like 9/11. September 11th could be significant. Some about this hotel, some about the T word. I don't know if I could say that. Like, think about 9/11, what this supposedly is. There's a lot of shit going on, but they're going down, okay? Someone's secretly going down, you know what I mean? It's their own doing, okay? And they know that this court procedure, whatever this is not going to go in their favor, all right? Because the key of this whole thing is you, and you still being alive, and them finding this freaking device. I feel like there could be a phone and possibly laptops, okay? And they're tapped into it, and these people are tapped into these devices, already looked into whatever this is, and it could be linking into like other people's devices as well. Whoever else is meeting in this dark group called Covenant Secret Society. Shit, I feel like the hotel probably even has cameras inside of it, because I'm seeing this as a camera hole now. Some about cameras inside of the hotel and seeing what they meet up and what they're plotting and planning. Child. Okay, I'm also seeing this as like intuitive Kev's card. Okay, his child card also talks about innocence or a new beginning. Okay, there's a man-made disaster. They're going down. Why? Because you're innocent. You're as innocent as a child, and you're a child of God. Missing in the reverse. Somebody could have reported somebody missing. They might not be missing either. Somebody could be faking their death, or somebody could be in witness protection, like I said earlier, or the person's not missing because, yeah, missing in the reverse, alive in the upright. Somebody either faked their death, okay, because their life was going down the shitter real quick, and they know that, like, they could have been meeting up underneath fucking whatever weird shit they were doing, okay, but they're finding out this person's alive. Somebody faked their fucking death, okay, and also something here where somebody could be in witness protection, all right, who they thought that they unalived, and they could be secretly working with the justice system and cleaning up everything, okay? This person could be possibly working with the justice system. They could be, what do you call it? They might be getting a letter You might get a letter from somebody who's actually alive. You might think this person's passed away. Now, Ironic by Alanis Morissette is playing in my head right now after looking at this card. An old man turned 98, won the lottery, and died the next day. They thought that you were a lottery ticket, okay? Maybe somebody did win the lottery and died the next day, tried to unalive this person. You might not even know about this. Somebody could have won a lottery and left you fucking money or some shit like this. Plane crashed down, thought, wasn't this nice? Now, isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Something about 9/11 significant. The red boxes, something that's planned, okay? It was an inside job. Somebody inside job. You know, the red box is in there. Somebody inside job. Someone's meeting up, talking about the inside job or whatever the situation is. Okay, there's a lot involved in this shit. You're about to get a gift. Okay, you are extremely gifted. Ew, somebody could be a really fucking sociopath. Okay, and it might be a sick. This might be like some sick like serial killer or something like this. Could be sending people like dismembered bodies. What? We have gift, accident, and fraud into revenge. Somebody faked their death. Drugs, poison. They could have been drugging people, poisoning people. I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of these people. They've unalived a lot of people. They could have tried to drug and poison you. They weren't expecting you to live through this. If you had any drug addictions, okay, they're poison. Remember I said that I did that one reading and I was telling y'all that if you have any addictions, you need to stop because they're putting something in your addiction, whether it's alcohol, pills, vaping, cigarettes, any kind of drug, they're poisoning it. And now if you cleaned, you know what I mean? If you stopped doing and you got on the right road, the right path, and stopped doing this drug addiction, they don't know what to do now either. They could have also lied and said that you were under some sort of drugs or addictions. Okay? Outer space. They weren't expecting you to be from outer space. They weren't expecting you to be somebody's on some crazy ass drugs that's taking them to outer space. Okay, like they're not in the right state of mind. Somebody gets all fucking wasted on drugs and they're being poisoned, or that's what they're trying to do to you. Maybe acid, shrooms, something like this, or something that makes them out of their damn mind. Something about a crime of passion here. Somebody could have been all wasted. Okay. Caught their person cheating on them or something like this, meeting up at hotels, and could have been a crime passion, all for some sort of fucking greed. There's a lot going on in this. Accomplice, partner in crime. Could be telling on these people. Surveillance, okay, yeah, they could I feel like their partner in crime, it could be surveilling them, okay, it could be working with the cops. They could be partying right now. They could be in a lot of regret for trying to assassinate you for revenge when they're out of their mind, possibly all wasted on drugs or alcohol. There's that grandparents card again. Celebrities could be involved in this shit. You might even find out that your parent is a celebrity or a singer, possibly. Something about a hidden celebrity who's trapped. Something about a drug sniffing dog, though. You might be a hidden celebrity. There's that burial card. But see that burial card, though? It's not even in a coffin. It's just the body, and somebody could have buried, like dug up. I'm telling you right now, there's about to be a big bust going on. There's a lot of unalivements. Yeah, exactly. This right here, serial unaliver. And I feel like there's more than one. It's a whole group. Somebody could be a sniper. They could have military Somebody's going down a rabbit hole here. Stay prayed up. There could have been a fire as well. Somebody could be burning evidence. Somebody could have tried to cover up someone's unalived. Somebody's unalived a lot of people. Bro, this is wild. Somebody could have left somebody, like, maybe they beat somebody up or fucked somebody up, or drugged or poisoned somebody and left somebody on the side of the road or like in the mountains somewhere and expected them to not be here and they're still alive possibly. This person could be coming back and telling on everything. Like one of these people in this dark group called Coven Secret Society. They could have thought that they unalived somebody and they didn't. Like one of their own people. And I feel like this person, whoever it is, I feel like someone's like they're telling on this whole group. They're working now alongside. Their devices are all hacked though. This is dark, bro. I want to do another reading. Like, what the fuck? Seek you first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Matthew 6:33. This feels heavy. This feels very, very, very heavy. What time is it? Oh, wow. Sorry, 10:19. Nothing shall be impossible unto you. Matthew 17:20. Whoever this reading's for, just hang in there. You've been through fucking hell and high water. A lot of darkness. A lot of darkness. You could be a housekeeper. Somebody could be a housekeeper. Or used to possibly. Somebody left something at a hotel or something like this. Or when leaving a hotel or something like that. Positivity, faith, and optimism. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. The vision I'm getting right now is disgusting. Bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and remind you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. Dun, 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 dun. Knock and it shall be open unto you. Matthew 7:7. Partnership. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. And I'm telling you right now, somebody's got your back, like Clyde does with Bonnie. I'm telling you right now, somebody's protecting you. You don't see, and they're protecting you. Someone's name could be M or Emma. Daniel. Let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learning and growing from past mistakes instead of beating yourself up for them. Bro, this is crazy. clean energy food. When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. Dude, this reading just feels so dark. I want to do another reading just so I don't like leave on this reading, but I don't know if it's too late. Like, do you want me to do another reading? Because I just don't want to leave. Oh, hey, Brad, how you doing, honey? I know, dude. Let me know if you just want me to do another reading. I just don't know if it's too late for you guys to do another one. Yes, please start a new one so I can come in. All right, cool. Raise or promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. I'll do the Angel Tarot deck next. This one just feels really dark. I don't want to leave it on this. Give and it shall be given unto you. Luke 6:38. Focus on your priorities. Where you put your focus, like I said, tunnel vision. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. My Father gives you the true bread from heaven. John 6:32. I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you. John 14:18. Let me get you some names and then I'm going to do another reading because I just don't want to be in this energy anymore. It doesn't feel good. It does not feel good. February 12th or December 2nd could be significant. Something about a year ago. Something could have happened a year ago. Something about a year ago. Knocking on Heaven's Door by Guns N' Roses is playing right now in my head. Any of these names could be your name. There's a lot of names. Any of these names could be your name, somebody involved, or passed on loved ones, first, middle, or last name. Mickey just fell into my lap. Somebody could slip something about slipping somebody a Mickey too. So something might just fall into your lap, or it's going to feel like it, or it's falling into the right person's lap. You know what I mean? Like maybe law enforcement or something like this. About maybe that you were drugged or poisoned, or somebody was. I feel like somebody drugged or poisoned somebody, meaning to get rid of them and like left them stranded somewhere, thinking that they were not alive and they were still alive. And then they're part of this dark group called Covenant Secret Society. I guess they turned on them. I feel like there's somebody in this dark group. There's this dark group, right? One of these members in this dark group called Covenant Secret Society. The rest of them were trying to off this person or somebody in this dark group. You know what I mean? And they drugged this person. They poisoned this person. They probably thought this person was unalived. They left them probably in the mountains or like on the side of the road or something. They thought, they could even put out a missing persons, or maybe they thought that nobody would care if they were missing or something like this. But this person was actually still alive. And I feel like this person is now pissed off at this group called Covenant Secret Society that they thought were their brothers or sisters or whatever, and realized that these people tried to unalive them, and like just like they tried to do to you. And now I feel like this person's realized they're shady as fuck and they're turning on these people. Sade or Sadie, Kenny. Hey, baby. And these people might even think, this group called Covenant Secret Society probably thinks this person is still unalived, but they're not. They're not missing. They're fully alive. And they're cleaning. Oh shit. And they're cleaning up the trash. They're telling these people. Damn it. I think these were all. My hand just accidentally hit that. Somebody could be a content creator. Kai there in the social media thing. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what are some names? Whoa, hello. 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 I don't know if these were supposed to come out. We'll put these ones aside. They were upside down, but I don't know what the hell just happened there. These are ones we're not sure about. And this one is flipped. This one we're not sure about because it didn't even come out yet. What the fuck's going on here? Something's getting mixed up. I'll flip these back over. And if they're meant to come out, they'll come. I don't know what just happened here. I must have shuffled it backwards. I'm not paying attention. So yeah, see, something's getting mixed up because they're not paying attention. Now, if these are meant to come out, they will. When I shuffle them, I'll give it an extra round. Okay, when I went like this, I didn't see them either. So something got mixed around because somebody wasn't paying attention, and something they didn't see is coming to light. Okay, something's coming out that they don't see coming, or something that you don't see coming is coming to light. There's been like a mix up in plans. A song shot to the heart, you're to blame. You give love a bad name. Just started playing in my head. Something about a GUN shot to the head. What? Grace, you're about to receive grace, and I feel like this person that's like turning on these people is about to receive grace too. Timmy, or Timothy. Mickey, Lindsay, Laura, Mystic. You could be a mystic. Or maybe I should do this. I don't know. Hey, Steph or Stephanie. Brian. Angel. Brian. Trevor. Bonnie. Bonnie and Clyde. Quay or Taquay. Hart. Christopher or Christy. Katrina. Leo. Karmic Leo, Jerry, Gerald or Jer, Eric, love Miss Eric, may rest in peace. Jean, Susanna, Marvin, Giovanni, Melody, Harris, Dolores, Earth Angel. That's where they fucked around and found out. You're an Earth Angel. D, Jordan, you're about to be crossing the Jordan. Abdul, Elizabeth, Sherry, Glenn. Some about a hotel, I'm telling you right now. That's my old co-workers from a hotel. Sam, Sammy, or Samantha, Peanut. Someone's mom, love, miss your mommy, rest in peace. Cindy or Cynthia. Virgo. Gibson. Lee. Nova, or somebody drives a Nova. Hello. Jasmine. Robbie, Roberto, Bob, or Bobo. Someone's neighbor. Kurt. Sophia. Rachel. Sarah. Donnie, Donald, or Don. Illinois. Kai. Sister. Maria. Gabe, or Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel's protecting you. Coco. Cheyenne. Murray. Linda. Listen. Serenity might be, want to say the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God's will, not ours, be done. Amen. Stacy. Lacey. Jenny. Jenny or Jennifer. Meg or Megan. Carla. Karmic Aquarius. Courtney. Ronnie, Ronald or Ron. Herbert or Hubert. Blake. New Jersey. Told you something about New Jersey. Richard, Ricky, Ricardo, Dick. He's about to be rich, boo. Bayshon. Pat, Patty, Patrick, or Patricia. Simpson. Okay, something you predicted has come to light. Bubba. Lynn. And Annette. Alright, guys, that's all I got for you for this one, and I will do another reading in just a minute, because I did not want to end on this. So I shall see you in a few minutes. And please, if you did not hit the like button yet, what is you waiting for? Please hit the like button, please hit share, please hit subscribe, and please turn that notification bell on to all so you can always be updated whenever I put another message out there for you guys. And if you would like to donate, you do not have to. It's not the requirement, but it is truly appreciated. The information is in the description box down below. And thank you from the bottom of, but with all of my heart and soul ahead of time to anybody and everybody who chooses to do so, and to everybody who has been. And for the super thanks and the memberships and everything, thank you, thank you, thank you. May God bless your beautiful souls tenfold. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Yeah, but that cult in the reverse, that person that they left behind is released. They're leaving this cult because they're telling about them because this cult turned on them and they're exposing everything. They tried to murk them. Something about mercury poisoning could be significant. The hell? About power supply. Yeah, you are this dark group cult covenant secret society's power supply. The fuck? They were like siphoning off you. Not anymore, Hummagees. Alright, guys, I'll be back in a couple minutes. God bless. What's going on here?